So, we're looking at a classic collision of two completely different worlds today in this explainer. On one side, you've got that breakneck Silicon Valley obsession with speed, and on the other, the strict, totally unforgiving reality of financial regulation. To really understand this tension, we're going to dig into the story of the German startup N26. Okay, let's dive right into this. 5. Just think for a second about what you can actually accomplish in 5 minutes. Back in 2016, this was a downright revolutionary number in the financial world. Why? Because 5 minutes was exactly how long it took to open a mobile-only bank account with N26. Literally, with just an app and a quick photo of your ID, you were done. No physical branches, no miles of paper forms, and definitely no waiting in line. But that incredibly seamless 5-minute experience, it was really just the tip of a massive regulatory iceberg. Behind the scenes, the reality was quite different. N26 actually spent years and millions of euros just trying to build a foundation that was compliant. We're talking securing a full banking license from the German financial supervisor, BaFin. Plus, they had to meet incredibly strict capital requirements, bring on dedicated compliance officers, and construct robust anti-money laundering systems. And all of that was just to get those digital doors open in the first place. Let's look at how this builds over time. So if we fast forward from that super exciting launch in 2016 to the year 2021, well, N26 suddenly found itself in some pretty serious hot water. Regulators basically discovered some major weaknesses in the bank's anti-money laundering controls. And the fallout was real. BaFin slapped them with millions in fines, and even worse, a strict growth cap. This meant there was a hard limit on the number of new customers they could actually bring on board. Which brings us right to N26's core dilemma. It's the intense pressure of growing fast versus the absolute non-negotiable necessity of growing safely. For a while, they really tried to walk that tightrope, balancing rapid startup expansion with secure, by-the-book operations. But at the end of the day, their aggressive push for massive scale just totally outpaced their compliance efforts. And, well, that's when the regulators stepped in to pump the brakes. And honestly, this just brilliantly highlights a crucial difference between these industries. Standard tech startup culture practically worships the whole move fast and break things mantra. But in fintech, well, what breaks might actually be people's life savings. In the high-stakes reality of financial services, stability isn't just a nice-to-have. It is absolutely crucial. Oh, and regulators? They have incredibly long memories. Really, the ultimate moral of the N26 story boils down to one simple principle. It's something every fintech company has to learn eventually. And it's this. Regulation is not a bureaucratic obstacle. It is the price of trust. Which leaves us with a pretty important question to think about today. If trust is the actual product of any financial service, what is the true cost of moving too fast? Thanks for joining us for this explainer.